Hi, welcome to Blindside Movie Reviews. I'm Noel T. Manning II. That is Jay Forry, the original blind movie critic, the pioneer. And we bring you this show each week right here on WGWG.org, Gardner Webb University Radio, courtesy of Carmike Cinemas. Carmike Cinemas, you can find out more information at carmike.com on what's playing in your area, and also showtimes and all sorts of other good stuff. Jay, welcome to almost summer. How are you, man?
What do you mean? It's halfway through summer.
Well, not on according to the calendar. Now, the movie box office calendar, absolutely. But if you look at the calendar on the wall, we're not there yet. So it's coming up this weekend.
Well, the thing is, in Florida, it's been hot since March.
Well, yeah, as far as the temperature, you got it right, man. It is definitely feels like summer. Definitely feels like summer. And what a perfect time to talk about a season, as we're going to be talking about the Jersey Boys, that covers the story of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and Clint Eastwood directing this really interesting film that we've had this Broadway show for a number of years now. Frankie Valli, the Four Seasons, showing up in Jersey Boys in the summer, right here in a time that you see just a lot of explosions and chaos. But we might see some chaos, but not too many explosions. Let's hear you talk about this film, about four Jersey boys from the wrong side of the tracks and how they made it into history.
Yeah, you're right. They are from the wrong side of the tracks, and that's one of the things that makes the story so good. Yeah, this film directed by Clint Eastwood. And the film also, the actor in this film stars John Lloyd Young, and he actually was on Broadway and won a Tony Award playing Frankie Valli. So, honestly, he makes the show. He sounds like him. I understand he looks like him. Frankie Valli was kind of short. John Lloyd Young's kind of short. And he is just absolutely fantastic as a part. He can sing like you just, wouldn't believe. Now, you mentioned about being on the wrong side of the tracks. Yeah, the story here is that these four boys that were in trouble, when they start their group, the Four Seasons, one of the guys is in trouble with gambling. They lose some money. Then there's in trouble with some mafia. In fact, one of Mafia Don is Christopher Walken, is in this film. And he's one of the only main actor that is from Broadway. I mean, not from Broadway. And that's one of the things Clint Eastwood tried to do, have regular singers that can actually sing. He was more interested in the singing than the acting. Unlike Mamma Mia, where he went from Hollywood people, and the singing kind of, it just wasn't that great, unless you guys see something different in that film.
Okay, well, I wasn't a big Mamma Mia fan, but anyway, my wife loved it, and a lot of other people loved it, but when I went to see Mamma Mia, I was like the only guy in the theater except for some 73-year-old man who was there with a bunch of women. And so, that was definitely not a guy's movie. But this one sounds like it's a guy's movie. You got Mafia Don, you got music, you got chaos. Yeah, this is the kind of movie I think I might have to check out, Jay.
And you know what? And it's a musical. We can, of course, people a little closer to our age will kind of really get into music, and you sing all the way through. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. And at the end, my wife goes, I said, man, that's 2 hours and 15. Wow, she said, that only seemed like an hour and a half. I go,
wow.
I know, it went so fast. The one thing I like about a musical like this, compared to some music, they don't actually sing the story. They're acting the story, and then they just, when certain songs, what maybe inspired the song, they'll do the song and show them on stage. I absolutely love this film. You'll see a waitress in this film. So it's Clint Eastwood's daughter, Francisco Eastwood. So just to throw that out, look for a waitress in the film, and that's Clint Eastwood's daughter.
Okay, very cool.
Just a little trivia there. I can't find anything wrong. Here's why I'm going to give it an A- rating. I liked it so much, like the music. There's got to be something wrong with it. And, it's one of those kind of things where you really get into it. Like girls like the chick flicks and stuff more. Well, there's probably some stuff wrong. I just can't see it because, no pun intended, but I might be blinded by the music and everything like that.
All right.
check this out, especially if you're a little, at least 40 years old. Noel, you'll love this film. Like I said, I gave it an A- rating, and I think John Lloyd Young, I'd like to see him, when it comes to award season, be nominated for a Best Actor award.
Okay, all right. Jersey Boys in theaters now, rated R. Jay gave this an A- rating on his report card, and that report card is like you'd have in school. It goes from A to F. And let's hear the descriptions of what that A to F rating would be.
A, it's so good blind people like it. B, I'm glad I got to hear it. C, I had one eye open. D, I'm glad I couldn't see it. And F, blind is a blessing.
For me, Jay, I remember a lot of the Frankie Valli songs and the Four Seasons songs in my childhood. I mean, I remember the song Sherry, but I wasn't born when that song was released, but I remember, hearing that afterwards. Now, the first song I ever remember them performing that I said, oh, okay, this is pretty cool, was December 1963, and that was released in 1975. So I was, 10 years old at that time. And then, of course, 6 years later, Frankie Valli had this kind of resurgence with the movie Grease. And that was 81. And so, yeah, it's got some history with this guy and his music. So excited to see what Jersey Boys will do at the box office this weekend. Next week, we're going to talk about the next Transformers film, Transformers Age of Extinction, starring Mark Wahlberg and his first time taking on these alien creatures with Kelsey Grammer and Stanley Tucci also starring in the film. So that's next week right here on Blindside Movie Reviews. Jay's website is blindsidereviews.com. You can also check him out on Facebook. Any final thoughts, any final words, any final comments, Mr. Jay?
Once again, this might be a generational movie, but it's still very, very well made. Clint Eastwood does an excellent job. Go check it out. I think you'll like it no matter what age.
Perfect. Thanks, buddy. As always, we appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you next week right here on Gardner Webb University Radio, WGWG.org. Till next time, I'm Noel Manning. That's Jay Forry, and that's a wrap.